Hey guys, I came out to the land for no reason at all. I've been sick this week. I woke up Monday, had a little hot spot in my throat, but I just thought maybe I slept with my mouth open or something, catching flies. So I went on into work. It didn't really get better throughout the day. I just stayed over in my little corner area and didn't bother anybody. But then Tuesday, woke up feeling like garbage. So I've been out Tuesday, Wednesday, today is Thursday. You know, Shannon came home for lunch today and I was like, hey, I'm just gonna go out to the land and sit and look. So I came out here, found a couple of random stray roosters just walking around. I'm like, well, that's funny. I've never seen those before. What happened there? Can't imagine. It wasn't raining on my way out here. We did have, you know, the forecast has shown rain for the next 3 or 4 days. It is a torrential downpour right now and it's wonderful. I'm sitting up at the top of the driveway. The house is right behind me. So if you'll remember from the first video, when we first pulled up and started talking to Chad and Adler, they're on the back side of that house. So the barn, chicken coop are both on the other side. Up that way, kind of where we're looking to put the house down the road, that is where we finished the first video, just kind of give you perspective of where we are. I came out here for a little peace and tranquility. The rain, got a little bit of lightning, a little bit of thunder, spotted a couple of roosters, and I'm in heaven, man. We are ready. I'm so ready to come out here and start playing. Man, by the way, in the comments, you guys have been awesome. So many pieces of advice, so many pieces of information that we didn't know. This is literally just a matter of one video. You also mentioned how many subs that we had and views, this, that, and the other, and kudos to Chad. I couldn't be more appreciative. This really is helping Shannon and I get off on the right foot in this journey. And so many of you are just like, hey, we love your family, we love Grandpa, Grandma, Chad, Adler, Case. We want to see what you guys are going to do, and we're super excited to see it from the ground up. That really just lit a fire in Shannon and I. Like, we've been excited for this, but now to have support, as you know and as you heard in our first video, we don't have a lot of experience in this. You know, we have watched a lot of videos, but first-hand experience with our own land, it's a little terrifying, but at the same time, super exciting. So thank you so much. You guys are awesome. We're definitely going to bring you along with us. I think some of the best advice that we were getting from a handful of you, quite a few, was just like, hey, this is a journey. You know, this is going to take you a long time, but just take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Plan out what you want to do. Shannon and I both do work full-time, very high-stress, demanding careers. Spent a lot of years in those careers, so we got to make that balance between YouTube, the work we're going to do, and then of course that work. We're excited, and you guys have been nothing but great. So thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we're excited, man. Get the ball rolling. Thanks again. Really appreciate the support, and stay tuned. So this is the driveway in front of me. I've got, again, the house is behind me. I'm in the same spot as I was a second ago. I'm just flipped around. That's the driveway right there, and I'll take you down that here in a minute. I actually wanted to see if any water built up across that valley. That's the valley that I'm not sure a tractor and a brush hog can get down and up. I want to say from where I'm at to the bottom of the valley, it's probably a 15 to 25 foot drop in elevation. So obviously, you know, if we're talking a 200, 250 foot span, that's a pretty big hill with a big steep climb at the end to get back up to the road. The road is at the tip of my finger right there. Like I said, 250-ish feet out there. This is an old logging trail that I think whenever they logged it years and years ago, you can get back there. Shannon and I have actually walked that, and I've taken the truck just about to that tree that you see right there in the front. And then I can't go any further than that without cutting it out. All right, the rain has let up just a little bit. This obviously, the driveway was built up at some point in the history because this goes down, as you can see up here, into that valley I was telling you about. Right about there. And again, we're just going straight downhill right now. I don't see Chad's roosters out here anymore. I mean, stranger roosters. Saw them over there just a little bit ago when I first pulled up. So there is just a little bit of puddled water right there. And again, for not having rain in such a long time, when it does a downpour like that for 30, 40 minutes straight, you know, that's when you're gonna see the most water build up and run off for just a second, promising to me that that's all the water that's on the driveway. I don't know if you can kind of see the rain splashing in those puddles, but you know, you're talking less than like an inch or two worth of water, maybe even less than that. Man, I can hear that rain in the trees. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. I love it out here. This is definitely what I needed at the end of my sick days. It's kind of hard to get this on camera, but you know, I pulled forward just a few feet. That is the valley I'm talking about. If you can see, you know, it goes back uphill. That's kind of where I was talking about the change in elevation. And I think it's gradual enough. What I don't know is right here, there was actually a huge deer carcass in it last year. I'm sure it's still buried under there. That stuff is probably every bit of 5-6 feet tall. That's how low that valley actually is. But if you're coming down from the road, you hit that and you have to go back up. That's what I'm not 100% sure on with a tractor to brush hog. You know, I don't know if I'm just gonna have to back down into it from each direction and then just pull back out, or if I'll actually be able to go straight through, but we'll find that out in due time. We're getting a little bit closer at the horizon of the land right there. That is the road. Now the neighbors to the south of us are right that direction, maybe 400 or 500 feet. Their house is actually on the edge of the property. Fortunately, it is built into the hill, so they technically face the opposite direction. They face away from me. During the wintertime, yeah, you can kind of see the roof a little bit whenever there's no leaves on the trees, but so far, all the times that we've been out here, they haven't come over, they haven't said anything, we haven't heard them. You know how it is when people live on big land like this, they don't want anybody else to bother them, so we will honor that and hope they do the same. All right, so now I'm at the end of the driveway. There's the road right there, and I am facing north. The driveway is on my left here, goes back toward the west. So I'm gonna turn into it and let you guys go up the driveway with me. Again, it's raining. This was totally impromptu. Been at home sick, just wanted to get out and do this and thought maybe I'd bring you along with me so you could see some more of it. This is our pretty unusable land in regards to actual farming and whatnot. It's super valley, hilly. I love it. I want to see how pretty I can make it, how much I can clean it up, and just kind of get the underbrush out. This obviously provides the privacy between the road and up to the house, so I don't want to clear it out so much so that, you know, you can see us up there having family time. We have seen about 30 feet in front of me here. I think Shannon and I have probably already seen between 8 and 12 deer. Over here is also where I caught the roosters picking around earlier, and I just told them, hey, keep eating those ticks, appreciate it. There is the well house right there. I think you heard Chad mention the no trespassing sign on it. You can see right up toward the top on that right side, it says no trespassing, and then I don't know if you can tell, right next to that is a little crosshairs that's been shot at in the past. There's the house. That's the front side. So the first part of the video, you saw me up there facing away from that. This is that loggers trail that I was telling you about a little bit ago. Not sure how well you can make that out now. That is where we ended the video last time, standing up there with all of us, kind of doing our wrap up. That is long term. That's where we want to put, you know, any new building. All right, well, that's all I got for today, guys. This has been an amazing escape from being cooped up in the house for 3 days sick. I'm starting to feel a little loopy. I'm gonna head back to the house, and then Shannon and I plan on this weekend coming back out here and showing you guys a little bit more of this. We are supposed to get more rain, so part of that's going to be dependent upon that. I do want to try to continually bring you content. Like I mentioned before, we work full-time. We go to the gym, you know, 4 nights out of the week. We stay very busy. We're just kind of trying to balance it all, balance the life, balance the lifestyle, and make sure we bring you guys what you want to see. Again, super, super grateful for all the comments, guys. I can't, Shannon and I were just astonished, and I think Chad and Shannon and I were in a group message, and just about every single night we were texting just like, holy cow, this is amazing. Couldn't thank him enough. Couldn't thank you guys enough. We tried to reply back, read all the comments, thumbs up, heart it. You guys, you know, the advice you've offered, the commitment you've already made after just seeing one video, because you know Chad and Grandpa and Grandma and of course the boys. Yeah, it's very surreal. So again, thanks for coming by. Those of you that have subscribed, really appreciate that. Give us a like, continue to subscribe, and we will keep bringing the content. And once this thing is done and we own it, it is time to go to town. So thanks again. See you next time. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because Chad dropped him off and they don't know where the heck to go.